Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Robin and I'm back with a video. I'm super excited to be filming this video. So I am doing a February reading wrap up and a February book haul, kind of all wrapped up in one. So let's go ahead and just hop right into the video. Okay, so actually, if you guys watched my last reading wrap up, I was in the middle of actually reading a book that I didn't finish when I was filming that video, which I was reading Restitution from the Edge of Darkness trilogy, the last book in that series by Lee Rivers. And I said that I would kind of update you guys on what I thought. I do not remember what I rated this book, and I don't feel like looking it up. So I'll do it in editing, so it'll be somewhere here on the screen, whatever I rated this. But I do remember my thoughts on it, okay? So I know this is going to be a little controversial. I didn't really like the Edge of Darkness trilogy as much as I thought I would. It was just okay. I know a lot of people that read dark romance love this trilogy. They love Cade, and they love, they like Stacy, and they like Daddy Tobias, which is Cade's father. And don't get me wrong, I don't like hate any of the characters. It wasn't even that. I don't know what it was, but it just was okay. I was thinking like it was going to be more, I guess, than what it was. I don't know why, but it just wasn't really for me. I will say the first book in that trilogy was my favorite one out of all of them. And then I would say this is probably the second favorite one. But yeah, it was good. Like, it had points that I was locked in. Like, there was points in the story that I was like, yes, I love this. But then there's parts in it that I was like, I could have did without. But yeah, I still say that the series was okay. I do think that it's still worth a good read. I'm not going to sit here and say it was horrible, because it wasn't horrible by any means. It just wasn't my favorite dark romance type of book that I've read. I do feel like I have read a few that are a little bit better than this. But this was still good. It's a good read if you would like to read it. I'm not going to give any more information because it's the third book in the series. If you want to, go back and watch my other videos. I explain what this series is about. But yeah, so I will put the review somewhere here on the screen. But I think that I gave it like 3.5 stars, if I'm not mistaken. And it was okay. So yeah. Now, let's actually get into my actual February reads. So, I have to get them here. I only read 2 books in the month of February, and I'm going to tell you why. So, the first book I started off in February was Onyx Storm. It was my first time reading Onyx Storm. This is the third book in the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. The first book is Fourth Wing. The second book is Iron Flame. And this is the third book in that series. And no, we do not know when this series will be completed. There's supposed to be 2 more. We have no idea when she's going to write them. I think that she might be starting to write the 4th one, but we'll see. Anyway, Onyx Storm. What can I say about Onyx Storm? I gave Onyx Storm, I believe, a 4 stars. If I'm not saying it correctly, it'll be here on the screen. I'm not going to go look that up right now. I'm filming this early in the morning. I'm tired. But I need to get this video out because I got a busy week, okay? So, anyway, I think I rated this 4 stars, if I'm not mistaken. This was probably my least favorite book. I hate to say that. I really do. I know a lot of people don't really like Iron Flame. But But I loved Iron Flame. I actually think I liked it a little bit more than Fourth Wing. I did rate them the same, but I did like Iron Flame just a little bit more. And the reason why I didn't like this is because Violet and Xaden, they're annoying. And I think that they are better individually as a character than they are together in a relationship. Their relationship to me just feels very lustful. I'm not really seeing the connection. And in this book, all Violet does is talk about how hot he is. And I just didn't vibe with it. It kept taking me out of the story. Like, there could be something serious going on and they're having a conversation and he walks in the room and she's like, oh my gosh, he's so hot. Oh my gosh, I want him. Oh my gosh. And then she's not very good at trying to respect people's boundaries. You know, he's trying to tell her that he don't want to, like, be intimate with her. And she's constantly like, please, please, please just be with me. Oh, I want him in my bed. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And I'm just like, girl, if you don't shut up. That just kept taking me out of the story because it was happening too frequently. And it just kind of felt like, you know, when you're watching a movie and the action's going on and then like the people stop to hug and kiss or have a serious conversation and you're like, these people are about to kill you. Why are you standing here trying to hug and kiss each other when y'all need to be running? What is happening? That is what that felt like. Because I'm like, okay, y'all are going through a serious war right now. Why are all you keep talking about is, oh, he's so hot. Oh my gosh. Or y'all are in the middle of like staring at each other and hugging each other or something when everybody else is like, oh, come on, we got things to do. Let's go, let's go. It's just like, okay, I feel like it's trying to be more, it's trying to lean more into the romantasy, but because it kind of started off kind of lustful to me, it's not giving what it's trying to give, I guess. And I'm just kind of annoyed. I will still be continuing the series, at least for the next book, because I think the plot is amazing. I still think that the plot is good. You know, about Taryn and then Darna, and also like what's going on with all the stuff with the war and the venom and all of that, and trying to find out more about the dragons and the secrets that they're keeping. Like, there's a lot of other like little subplots that are really great. I love the side characters. I'm like, I want their stories, okay? I'm like, I'm more interested in Riddick, Bodhi, Rhiannon, who else? Imogen. I'm like, I love the side characters right now more than I like the two main characters, and that's just it. And obviously, we love Andarna and we love Taryn. They're like the best. Taryn is just the old, like, grumpy man, and I love it. And Andarna is just like that young, like, cool girl that just like, I ain't taking no crap. But she's sensitive, you know? And I love it. But Violet and Xaden, I'm kind of over their love romantic type of relationship. I just think it's a little too much, like her constantly begging him to like love her or to be with her in intimate ways or like stuff like that. And it's just like, it's just kind of annoying. Like, I'm okay that you love him and that you want to be with him all the time or that you even think he's hot. But it was just too much of it. And it was in the wrong situations and wrong timing where it was just like, wait a minute, we're over here in like this debriefing room or whatever and having a conversation about what the heck just happened out there when I was about to get attacked. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, he walked in the room. Oh my gosh, he's so hot. And I'm like, what? What? Like, weren't we just having a serious conversation about what was going on? What are we doing? Why are you talking about him being hot? Like, every 5 minutes, So that was annoying about this book. Other than that, I liked it. So I gave it a 4 stars. We're going to move on because this video is going to be long. Last but not least, I also read Mate by Ali Hazelwood. Guys, 5 stars. Like, what are we doing? 5 stars. Oh my gosh. I ate this book up. I don't know what it was about this. This is the sequel, I guess, if you want to say sequel, to Bride. So these go together. This one, Mate, is following, what's her name? Misery's best friend, Serena. So this book is about Serena. So she has like her best friend that is kind of like her sister because they kind of like grew up together. And we find out some things. I'm not going to really quite give it away because if you haven't read Bride, it kind of tells you what's going on with her, and that's part of a big reveal. So I'm not going to say about this. But all I know is Serena and Cohen, oh my gosh, they are the cutest. I'm like, I think they're my favorite couple that I've ever read. Oh my gosh, the tension in this. Like, we didn't get no real spicy, like, type scene until, like, what, like 70% into this book? And I ate that up. Like, because there's just, it just felt like it was actual love. Like, their connection was building. They had this, like, push and pull because he can't really be with her, but he wants to be with her. And then she's around him and she starts developing more and more of feelings for her, for him. And it's for a reason. And I'm not going to say what it is, but either way, they're mated. That's why it's called Mates. But like, they can't be together. And she is doing everything in her power trying to respect that. But he has this, like, F it moment. Like, I'm going to take care of my woman, okay? Like, forget that I can't. I will. And I think that's what made me just eat it up. And then, like I said, the tension of them two and their little quirkiness. Like, he's like a grumpy, like, I don't know. All I know is I love this book. I ate it up. I loved it. I honestly didn't want it to end. I kind of dragged it along towards the end because I was just like, I'm not ready for it to end. But this was like so good. I don't know. Maybe it was just the timing of what I needed. And I was just coming off of Onyx Storm. And this just checked all the marks. The romance was great. The little bit of paranormal. The little bit of, like, some things I was not expecting to happen in this book. We kind of like took a little bit of like another plot on in this book. And I enjoyed it. It was great. I mean, I pretty much like a lot of Ali Hazelwood's work. This is like my 3rd book by her. And every book I've read so far, I've given 5 stars. So I don't know what that says. But love this book. Now, on to the best part. My favorite part of this video. The book haul. I'm so excited to do this book haul. If you're still here with me, kudos to you. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this February book haul. First up is The Night Prince by Lauren Powell Freeman. You have seen this, not this exact copy, but you have seen me talk about this woman's book so many times on here. I also have the first one right here, which is The Wolf King by Lauren Powell Freeman. I have the indie copies of this book. When she was independently published, they have gotten picked up for traditional publishing. So, of course, I had to pick up the special little deluxe hardcover edition of these books. Because the last book in this trilogy comes out, I believe it's September of this year. So I had to go ahead and pick up these so they will all match. So these books are basically trophies The first one and the second one, they will not be read because I already read the books. But I had to get that. That was the first book I picked up in February. Next up on my list, Taming Seven by Chloe Walsh. This is the 5th book in the Boys of Tommen series. And I also got Releasing 10, which is the 6th book in the Boys of Tommen series by Chloe Walsh. I picked them up, obviously, together. I have not read this series. This series starts off with Binding and Keeping 13. I have the Target exclusive editions of these books. The rest of them as well, they're up there. But I needed to get the last 2 that's out currently. And they came out I'm filming this the first day of March. So last month. So yeah, I went ahead and picked these up. I can't really tell you much about these books because I've never read them. And all I know is that they are pretty traumatic books. And I'm here for it. I know there's a lot of deep topics spoken about in these books, and I'm excited to read them. I'm obviously, I guess it's about these boys. And then they also, I guess, have a girl that's obviously like a part of it as well. I don't feel like getting the other book to read you guys what it's about. And they're all following different people. So I think they're kind of like sets of duologies, basically. Or duets or whatever, however you want to say it. Following those couples. So they're all different. But needless to say, they all... Yeah. These books were republished as new adult books because they used to be YA, but the topics in these books are somewhat not suitable for children. But yeah, there's more about that. I'm not going to get into that into this video, but yeah, I picked those up. Nightshade by Autumn Woods. I don't know what this is about either. Let's see. He'll burn the world down for her, but she'll burn his to the ground. Oh, we love that. Ophelia Winters wants revenge. Isolated in the Scottish Highlands, Sorrow Song University only welcomes students from the most powerful families. Ophelia doesn't belong, but a rare scholarship grants her the opportunity to investigate her parents' accidental death near the castle grounds. Ooh. Her plan, keep her head down and punish those responsible. The last thing she needs is to wind up in the mafia war. What? In a mafia war? Or step on the toes of actual royalty. Loneliness has been Ophelia's only companion for years, but when an unknown tormentor begins to stalk her, she realizes she may not be able to survive Sorrow Song on her own. It's Alex who becomes her ally and alibi for murder. And as she begins to fall for the soft heart that hides beneath his hard exterior, her hunger for revenge wavers. Can she bring herself to destroy everything he's ever known? Mystery, murder, revenge. Welcome to Sorrow Song University. That sounds great, if you even understood what I said, okay? But that sounds great. I picked this up. I've been wanting to read this. I know the second book is also coming out this year. So I went ahead and picked that up. Okay. Now, I mentioned this in my last video. When the Moon Hatched, if you watched the last video and you stayed around that long, you know I had a whole thing trying to get my hands on this book. I bought it once. It was damaged. Returned it for a replacement. damaged. Then I went to the store, tried to buy it, damaged in the store. Went to another store, it was damaged in that store too. So I finally decided, you know what? I'm going to go to Books A Million. And I ordered it from their website and it came in perfect condition. It literally like just got here. Yeah. Like, yeah. Last of February. So I finally got an edition of it that is not damaged. So yeah, I finally got my hands on When the Moon Hatched. Look how thick this book is. So do I know what this is about? Absolutely not. Okay, as an assassin for the rebellion group, okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Fjorduath? I don't know. Raves? I don't know. Job is to complete orders and never get caught. When a rival bounty hunter turns her world upside down, blood spills, hearts break, and she finds herself imprisoned by the Guild of Nobles, a group of powerful fae who turn her into a political statement. Sounds great. And we love a thick fantasy book. Now, I will say, I've heard some things. I've heard either you love this book or you hate it. I have heard that. I heard that there's an intricate, like, I guess, magic system of some sort. I heard there's a glossary. Yeah, there's a glossary in this sucker. With stuff. Yeah, but I am here for it. I've been wanting to read it. The second book in this series comes out May. And I had to get it. I'll probably get the hardcover, even though I have the paperback, because I couldn't find a hardcover of this book for whatever reason. They were like all sold out. So, yeah. I got When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. Willing Prey by Ali Allender. I think that's how you say that. Ali Allender, Willing Prey. And that is what this book looks like. I love it because it's short. Okay, we love a short book sometimes. It's a primal play romance, I think is the name of the series. This is the first book in that little series. I have been kind of in the mood for some dark romance. And I really don't have many left because I have, I guess, kind of switched genres. And I've been reading a lot of fantasy, which also is like fantasy romance, romantasy, but fantasy at its core. And so I didn't have a lot of dark romance left. I think I only had the book that I will be reading this month. So I was like, let me pick up a dark romance. And I was like, let me just find a cute little short one. And I do kind of know what this one is about because I was intrigued because the FMC and the MMC are in their 30s. And I said, what? Yeah, sign me up. I don't really care about the age of my characters in books as long as they are not children and you're talking about smegsy time. As long as they're not kids, I am okay. Doing nothing, okay? No, we don't do that over here. But I wanted to read this. So I went ahead and picked it up. I don't know when I'll get to it. But this is about a girl. Let me just read the blurb, okay? Read it. Let me read it. An exhilarating primal summer fling reveals an intensely sexy romance where anything goes. Just remember your safe word. Divorced and buried in student loan debt, Claire Collins eagerly enters a spicy business arrangement with an acquaintance who wants to explore his primal desire. The deal is simple. 30 days as his sexual prey, $30,000 in her bank account. All she has to do is give Shane Underwood the hunt of his life. Claire's a physical education teacher and perfectly happy to spend her summer having wild, kinky smecks instead of working her usual serving job. But once they cross the tree line, she realizes how little she knows about the corporate lawyer paying her to be his prey. Shane is different in the woods, brutal, devastating, feral. That's okay with Claire. She is too. And she's sinking her teeth a little deeper into Shane's heart every time he catches her. Now, I do not have the last book in my possession. There's a whole story behind that. But I did also pick up Half City by Kate Golden, I think is her name. I don't have that book in my possession, and here's why. But I will put the picture somewhere here on the screen because I'm still including it in my February because I did buy it, and it's just not here for the reasons I'm about to tell you. So I bought the book, received it damaged, had to return it. I decided to reorder the book. Now, the mail people, I don't know what they did with it because they didn't deliver it to me. So now I'm having to try to file a claim and figure out where my package is. So I did order the book and it's paid for. I just don't have it in my possession because the first one was damaged, had to return it. The second one is somewhere floating out there in the mail universe. And not the mail as in men, but the USPS universe out there. It's floating around. Don't know where my package is. They could have delivered it to the wrong person, or it's just sitting up in the post office. Who knows? It could just be floating around somewhere. We don't know. I'm actually very upset at that. I'm trying to stay calm because I'm still upset about it. But yeah, so I really don't know much about that book. The cover got me alone. I saw the cover of it and I said, that sounds good. I love a good academy setting. And I love when the woman is like out for revenge, or like she wants to like, she's trying to figure out some stuff. She's about to come in here and boss biatch up in this thing. She gonna come wreak havoc on some people. I'm not sure if that's really what it's about, but that's what it looked like from the cover. So yeah, I got that book. Like I said, the picture's somewhere here. I'm sorry guys, this video is all over the place. My ADHD is really bad right now. I barely can form my words, and I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. So hopefully you guys can like understand what I'm saying. It's been like this for a few days. I probably need some medicine. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.